At last! I can finally go back and tell Bangers and Mash it's all over. And I have something to tell Alistair too. That he was right all along. I only made it this far because I followed my heart.
Who'd have thought we'd ever manage it? Should be an interesting anecdote for the ladies.
I bet Grandad and the Og's Princess would be having a whale of a time by now. I'm half surprised the old codger ain't turned up to surprise us. But even he couldn't spring up in a place like this, eh?
I transported your friends back to their homeland. Each one of you is a great hero. Yangus, Jessica, Angelo, and of course, you. I will never forget your strength and courage. You remind me of the 7 sages. You humans never failed to surprise me. It is time to land. Your friends are eager to see you again. Here we are. Now you can be with your friends again.
Ah, there! I saw you all in action. My wonderful men. You...
I ain't one of your men, Grand.
Neither am I.
And I'm a free agent.
Oh, of course, of course. And I suppose you weren't magnificent either. Wise bird, a god. Are you leaving us already?
This world is in no danger now. My path leads to other worlds.
I see. Well, anyway, we are in your Wait a minute! What about the princess and I? Just...
Well, the power of Rapthorn's curse is weakening. It will not be long now.
Really? Splendid! Well, I don't know where your next destination is. Is it proper to tell a god to...
I am not a god, nor is my real name Imperia. These are but the I was known by a different name. There I was called Ramia. But now I must leave. Goodbye, brave humans.
Goodbye.
Grandad, you're sparkling!
It's taken you this long to notice? A personality as rich as mine always sparkle.
Nah, I mean literally. Take a look at yourself!
Ooh. I'm back to normal. Hurrah! I'm back! Finally rid of that hideously ugly...
But you don't look no different. You look exactly the same as before.
What did you say? Are you blind? Dazzled by my striking appearance, no doubt. Wait. This is no time for an argument. Where's the princess? Where is my beautiful Medea?
Hello, everyone.
Medea! You're back! At last the curse is lifted. Everything is back as it should.
Father,
Hey, look!
Oh, my castle! My Trodaine is restored. The glory returns. Everyone, this calls for a banquet. Prepare a feast.
Gav! Hey, long time no see, eh? I ain't seen your mug since we polished off that fat geezer. I've been playing it straight, Gav. None of that dodgy business I was up to before I met you. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of trading, you know, bits and bobs like. Been sailing round and selling stuff in all the places we went to together. This bird, mate of mine's been bugging me for ages to help her with it. Anyway, I heard your big news. So you're head of the palace guards then, eh? Diamond. I'm well chuffed I can help you out on your first big job, and it's for none other than our darling horse prince. Oh, listen to me. She ain't an horse anymore, is she? So we're escorting the princess to a wedding at Sevilla Cathedral, right? I don't know, though. Beats me why she's still marrying that charmless bloke, after all that's happened. Oh yeah, nearly forgot. Seems the princess is ready to... I'll be waiting down in the courtyard then, eh?
Ah, it's been a while. I came as soon as I heard the news. So, it seems we'll have the honor of escorting the lovely princess. I just ran into Yangus too, same as ever. I'm a busy man, as you know, so I wasn't too thrilled at first at having to drop every... Anyway, are you really all right with this wedding going ahead? You don't have to stick around if it's too hard for you. Just do what you have to do, my friend.
Oh, Angelo's so wonderful. You know, he looks after... He says he wants to repay all the kindness Abbot Francisco showed him when... Isn't he just the sweetest man you ever met?
Hey, no need to tell the whole world. I have a certain image to maintain with my... Well then, see you in a bit. I'll be down in the courtyard taking a break. Come and find...
Hey there! Long time no see. How have you been? You look pretty well, that's for sure. But how come you haven't visited me in Alexandria? You know, I was planning to go off and live on my own. But I guess the time I spent away from her made us both realize what's truly important. I'm not much of a replacement for my brother, but I've decided to stay and look after Alexandria. But enough of that. Have you heard? Apparently Yangus and Red have teamed up now and they're doing something together. Can you believe it? Last I remember, they couldn't exchange 2 words without 3 insults. I wonder what went on between them. Huh? You're on your way to pick up Princess Medea? Okay then.
I suppose this is the last time. I wonder if there'll be a piano. Thank you for coming. I asked the minister to have you call on me, so that I know it's not quite time yet, but the times I've spent here in Tradaine Castle, with you, I have to marry the Prince of Argonia to fulfill my royal... Please continue to serve my father and protect Tradaine. Oh. So then, shall we...
Well, so this is Savella. Excellent work, young man. You shall stay the night at the inn.
But I thought they'd all be attending the wedding.
I'm sorry, Princess.
Well, well, pleased to make your acquaintance in goodness. You must be Princess Medea. Charmed. And one look at you is enough to make me forget all the other beautiful girls I've ever met. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you as my wife.
Blimey. What's with all the romance? I didn't know...
It's Charmley! Oh, aren't you those servants from the initiation? No doubt you're here because you heard the news of my wedding. I can't possibly have commoners like you at such a grand royal affair. It's not as if you're aristocracy, or wealthy, or, well, anything.
That brat is unbelievable. Can't let us in on account of our being too common in... It's been a while since the initiation, but he is still just as obnoxious as ever. And yet tomorrow, he's going to be marrying the princess. Can you believe it? Are you really going to let this happen? If you ask me, it's your duty as Chief of the Palace Guard to protect...
Rise and shine, Gov. The princess will be getting itched in a bit. We've come all this way. We should at least try and get a glimpse of her all dolled up. I'll go on ahead then, eh? I'll be waiting in front of that big church.
We thought you weren't coming. The ceremony's already started. It's bedlam up there with all those people.
What a crowd! I can't see a thing from here.
What's going on? Has it already started?
People are saying that the bride looks...
I'm more interested in seeing the new Lord High Priest than the bride.
Congratulations, Princess!
Hey, stop pushing!
Wow!
Oh,
There you are, Gov. I knew you'd turn up. Right, this way. Well, we've got this far.
What? Yeah!
You leave him to me, Gov.
honestly, where has the princess got to? What do you think you're doing? I won't stand for it. Guards, get rid of him at once.
Excuse me for the interruption, Your Majesty, lords, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Ah. What is it, Father? Tell me at once.
It seems the bride, Princess Medea, has disappeared.
What did you say? I don't believe it. Well, she must have been kidnapped. Aha! It was you! He was jealous, so he kidnapped the princess. Seize him at once!
Phew. You're okay.
Hey? What's going on, Gov? Where's the princess? What's happened to the wedding?
Hey! Get over here, we've got trouble! King Trode and Princess Medea are surrounded by soldiers down...
You what? I don't get it. But we better get a move on, Gov. It don't look good.
Stay right where you are!
Do you think we'll just let you go after you ruined the royal wedding like that?
Leave them to us. You just get the princess and King Trode to safety.
Ah, there you are. You have to take Medea and escape from here at once. I can't possibly let that awful Prince Charmless marry my beautiful Medea. My country's honor matters not one jot compared to her.
My marriage was arranged by our two families long ago. I always resigned myself to it. I always saw it as... I simply can't abide him. If it's a choice between... I can't live my whole life denying... Take my hand and let's run away together. Please, take me away from... How could you? Take my...
How could you let them get away, you incompetent rogues? How could you be so remiss as to let a wagged wabble like them rout you, you rotten rascals? I should have known better than to entrust my princess's retrieval.
Then why don't you go after them and bring the princess back yourself?
But I can't.
Typical. You think that just because you're a prince, you can solve everything with money?
But I got that huge Argon heart during the initiation.
Enough of your lies! I know...
Oh, blimey, Father.